Hey guys, when I announced on the live show that I was going to be doing my 100K episode, it was going to be a big episode, Audible.com called me and says, hey, we want to be a sponsor of that episode. We really like your show and we think it's going to be a big one. So they want to be a part of it. So do me a favor, show a little love to Audible.com. 150,000 audiobooks in one place. I'm going to be getting one called The Appetite for Life. It's the biography of Julia Child. I read another Julia Child about when she was in France. This one's about her entire life, and I'm going to be listening to that on the way to Tennessee. Once again, it's perfect for a long drive. It takes your mind away from the traffic. It's awesome. So click on the link down below and get yourself a free audiobook on me, and we'll read together, okay? All right, let's get this show started. Let's first talk about why it's called the 100K episode. We're approaching 100,000 subscribers. Probably by the time you see this video, I'll be around 99, maybe 98, probably 99,000, okay? But we thought it would be great to do our 100K episode in conjunction with our goodbye video to the kitchen, as you all know that I'm leaving California, leaving this house, and moving to Tennessee. So, and there's good news about that, but I'll tell you that in another video. There's great things going on over there. We think we've already found a house, and we're working on that, and I will show you that later. But for right now, let's get started. Okay, so I need to not be emotional. It's crazy. So I got my notes here. There's so much to talk about. This is what I want to tell you first, so you can do this while you're watching the video. Do me a favor. This is what I'm giving away. I'm giving away 10 show shirts, okay? 10 of my new aprons. These are great. I got them embroidered this time, not just silk screen, but they're embroidered, and 2 pockets. I'm giving away 10 of these. I'm giving away my show hat, which I will wash and sanitize before we mail it out. I have one of those little hat holders that you wash and it keeps its shape. And this one's already been cleaned and ready to be shipped out. This is the one apron that I used on the show when I started wearing that logo on the apron. Anyway, it's the show apron. So one of you will get the show hat, one of you will get the show apron, if you want it for nostalgia reasons. What else? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to put your name down below in the description box. You're going to put what country you're from, and you're going to put what you want. You want the show hat, put show hat. The show apron, that means you want this one. You want the new apron, that means you want this one. If you want a shirt, you need to tell me what size. Small, large, extra large, whatever size shirt you wear. I need it in those measurements. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2X and 3X. I think I have a 3X still. So that's it. Go down there and do that while we do this video runs. Now it's time to cover some of the high points of the show and the low points. More low points than high points. But let's start off with the first video ever. The first video I ever did wasn't even in this kitchen. We did a test run. We filmed 3 videos in one day. Me and my buddy Glenn and my brother Charles, we all got in my buddy's house, and we filmed 3 episodes. This is the very first episode we filmed. I'll just check it out. Today's cooking tip is how to peel an egg. Now the trick is to hard boil it first. Now once it's boiling, what you want to do is lower the flame down to a simmer. And a simmer is just little tiny bubbles on the surface. There you go, right there. Put your timer on for 10 minutes, and as soon as 10 minutes is up, turn it off. Then you're going to bring the pot over to the sink, and you're going to gently, with a spoon, lift the egg out and hold it for 10 seconds under cold water. No more than 10 seconds. This is very important. Then you take the egg, once it's been cooled, and you tap one end on the counter, you turn it over, you tap the other end on the counter, and gently roll it on a flat surface. And then proceed to peel it under cold water. How embarrassing. I was so stiff and nervous, and now I'm just comfortable. It's just like talking to a friend. So let's talk about our #1 video. The #1 video from this show is 1.7 million views, which I'm grateful for every one of them. I guess a lot of you don't know how to make an omelet, because how to make the perfect omelet was from one of our viewers, Kelly, who is still a friend of mine today. He told me how to make the perfect omelet, so I did a video on it, and it came out great, and it's been watched 1.7, probably 1.8 million by now. It's just crazy. It's my #1 video on the Cooking with Jack show. Here's a clip. Today we're gonna show you how to make the perfect omelet. We got our eggs, we got our frying pan, we got our ingredients. Let's talk about what the problem with the omelets are. One of the problems is the underside of an omelet gets cooked too much. Then when you fold it over, you can never get the inside cooked. So it's runny on the inside, dark brown on the outside. That's the problem with omelets. Growing up, I always had problems. Some people put lids on it. We're gonna show you a new method. One of the things this show is famous for, it's sad, but true, all the times I've cut myself on the show. And I don't hide it. You know, I like to be real on the show. I like it to be like it's really just me and you in the kitchen, and I don't try and make it overproduced and hide all the screw-ups. I leave screw-ups in, it's just what it is. And that's what makes this show different than any other cooking show on YouTube or on the internet. So let me show you just a short little montage of the 4 times that I've cut myself on the show. Trying to do it where you can see, but I'm left-handed, so let's do it with my right hand here. Ow. Okay. Look at that. Woohoo! First cut of the day. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I just cut my finger on it. Look at that. But it did a beautiful job. I like how I did it. All right, you guys aren't gonna believe what happened, but I was washing this to do the next scene where we're gonna do the this right here. This is the pepperoni, and I cut my finger. That's right, I cut my finger on the disc blade in here. I cleaned everything again, but this is the 3rd product review that I've cut myself. You want thin. So anyway, I just want to share with you guys that I cut myself. That's right. I cut myself with the chef knife when I was slicing the onion. The very end of it slipped and just cut me. So you see a Band-Aid in the video. This would be my 4th time cutting myself on the show. Okay, so if that isn't low enough, let's move on to the next category. The next category is all my fails. And most of these I had to do redo videos. Not only that, but I failed so hard, I even did apology videos to the country I completely insulted by destroying their dish. I cooked this, it smelled like pickle juice. It really did, the brine and everything. Pickles are in here and everything. But I gotta tell you something, I've never seen this color before and I'm really freaking out. I have the feeling that this is going to bomb. You know what? I don't like it. Today's cooking tip is how to cut an onion without crying. All right, first of all, we got to get rid of the part that makes you cry. And that's that part right there. Right where the roots come out. There's like a little bulb inside there, and it contains all this gas. And once the gas is released, that causes you to cry. I don't know if I can bear this. All right, let's show you my pride and joy. Here we go. These are my tomato plants. Look at that red tomato there. Is that the best looking? Let me get a close-up. Maybe you're not appreciating how great my gardening is. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? We're harvesting that tomorrow. I can't wait. And it was worth it, man. These 2 plants, 1 beautiful tomato. Oh, I'm totally doing this again next year. You're going to take a cup of flour. You're going to add some water in there. All right? And you're going to take it. You're going to stir it around. Now, ready? Now you slowly, because it's all smooth, it's not going to lump up on you. Watch this. There we go. While that's softening in the microwave, we're going to throw some of these hot fries in here like this. Then it says take a little bit of brown gravy. You can make your own. You can get some at the store. And you're just going to cover the fries. And then you're going to crumble the cheese on top. You don't want big pieces. So you're going to break it up. Just crumble that cheese up there. Just break it up. Okay, so I took these out a little bit sooner because they're smaller portions. If I had done the 9 by 12, I would have left it in longer. Then we just would have cut it and squared everything out. But these cook faster because they're smaller amounts. So don't go the full time if you use the muffin tin, okay? All right, wow. Ouch. Look, they kind of spin in the, isn't that weird? They just turn because they got drippings, greasy drippings, I guess is what you can call them. But they got, they all move. So these aren't going to be a problem getting out of here. Okay, so here's the deal. I started reading the comments this morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, I completely destroyed this recipe. First of all, let's start from the beginning because, by the way, England, you guys are brutal. You're making Canada look really nice in my poutine video. The only fail that didn't show on the show, it wasn't a major fail, but I didn't do it good, was the magic bullet. The magic bullet is in that video that when I review the magic bullet, it's a piece of garbage, bad motor, and I didn't do a good job of it. It was a horrible review and on a horrible product, so I never really got to show you that it wasn't a good product. I did a bad job on that, but I didn't add it in because I didn't do a redo on it. It wasn't that much of a fail. All right, where are we going here? Oh, Jack Jr. Let's get this show started. Once again, it's me and my son on this episode, Jack Jr., who's been so good. I'm so proud of him. It's just...
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
What?
That wasn't me.
What happened?
Nothing.
Was that you?
No.
Are you sure you don't want to be on a step stool like last year?
Dad, stop.
What? What are you yelling at me for? I was just trying to... I want you to look tall and big and...
I am tall and big.
Okay.
And tough.
All right. So, okay. Oh, you play football. Sorry. Sorry. All right. I told him that he could smash my face into this cupcake. Okay? So, are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Take it easy. Hold on. Watch my microphone. Okay. You ready? Oh, I better take my glasses off. All right. Don't try this at home. And if you can do it to your dad, make sure that you have his permission. I like to be a fun dad. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, let me say goodbye first, and you can do it, okay? All right, don't be me now. Just do it firm. Push me in, but don't hurt me, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Maybe not.
All right?
Yeah.
Be nice. All right. We'll see you on the next Cooking with Jack. Ooh, that was a little creepy. Hey, now, I know you guys are going to start writing about that intro. I had nothing to do with it. It was a little guy here. It was all his idea. And so, anyway. But I thought it was pretty funny.
I totally saw that coming.
Okay. Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
You're not putting the whole thing in your mouth, okay?
Come on, it's
Nope.
good for the viewers.
All right. Yeah, great. Do me a favor. Just take a small bite first.
Fine.
Okay?
I'll show manners for the
Just a little bite. Over. Lean over. Lean over. How is it? I don't want any. Is it good?
I don't know.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you? You're going to do it, aren't you?
Yes.
All right. Should I say goodbye first?
Nope.
No? Dude. Dude, you're going to get locked. Dude. See where you are?
Hey.
Put your hand down. You don't even know I'm grabbing them yet. You got to look real. Come here. Dude, you're on my microphone. Get off. Get off me. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Stand up. Oh my God. No, we can't start this. Okay. Wait, hold on. All right, forget it. We're not doing it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I gotta let Jack go. He's got the giggles. Come here. Come here. Would you just seriously?
Okay.
I want to tell them about the coupons. All right, do me a favor, really quick. Tell them about the different flavored.
Oh my God.
Okay, ready? Why do I put him on the show? One of the things I want to do before we end this episode is to thank all my special guests that came on the show. So here's a little montage of, I think I got everybody in there. If not, forgive me. I have 500 videos. But these are the people who took their time to come on the show and be with me. All right, guys, this is the part of the video where I have to say goodbye to the kitchen and the ugly green wall and the washer dryer and the food on the floor that Cupcake ate after I did a video. We finally got Tammy into the kitchen. Jack Jr. was born in this house, so it has a lot more meaning. It's tough. So anyway, not to make it on a sad note, because it's a celebration. We're celebrating you guys supporting this show and making what it is. I had nothing to do with it. If you guys hadn't subscribed, if I didn't have 100,000 people who cared enough to subscribe, this show wouldn't even exist. So I give my heart to you, and I will do the best I can for another 7 years. So get ready, because big things are going to happen in the next place, in the new place. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but it's going to be exciting. And that's about it. Don't forget to put your name down below, what country you're from, and what giveaway you would like, okay? The apron, the shirt, or the hat, or the new aprons. All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next house.